Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, today I thought I would talk a little bit about our weekend session. We called it our weekend mega movie session. It was using a major motion picture as a teaching device, and then having lots of setup, lots of commentary, and then a question and answer session that was quite lengthy afterwards, and so we've had a lot of fun with it. But it's very deep. It was from the Tom Cruise movie Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. We called it Mission Accomplished because it was really about going into the holy instant and diving deep, deep, deep into the mind to go to the core teaching of what Jesus is really pointing to in A Course in Miracles, and which is the present moment and the holy instant, and going deep into the metaphysics of the mind, so you can train it to come back to this witness self, to this dreamer of the dream perspective, in which all is unified, all is simultaneous, all is spontaneous, and how blissful that is. We just had a very deep session. It was very emotional for everyone involved. We had a group of maybe between 50, 60 people online watching, listening, and lots of interaction and participation afterwards. So it was a beautiful, deep weekend, actually. I thought to start that off, I would talk a little bit about some of the things that were mentioned from the commentary. And I'll just jump into workbook lesson 158, where Jesus says, experience cannot be shared directly in a way that vision can. The revelation that the Father and the Son are one will come in time to every mind. Yet is that time determined by the mind itself, not taught? The time is already set. It appears to be quite arbitrary, yet there is no step along the road that anyone takes but by chance. It has already been taken by him, although he has not embarked on it. For time but seems to go in one direction. We but undertake a journey that is over, yet it seems to have a future still unknown to us. Time is a trick, a sleight of hand, a vast illusion in which figures come and go as if by magic. Yet there is a plan behind appearances that does not change. The script is written. When experience will come to end your doubting has been set, for we but see the journey from a point that at which it ended, looking back on it, imagining we make it once again, reviewing mentally what has gone by. So when we go down, we see also, he says, Christ's vision has one law. It does not look upon a body and mistake it for the Son whom God created. It beholds a light beyond the body, an idea beyond what can be touched, a purity undimmed by errors, pitiful mistakes, and fearful thoughts of guilt from dreams of sin. It sees no separation, and it looks on everyone, on every circumstance, all happenings and all events without the slightest fading of the light it sees. Wow. And from chapter 15, The Holy Instant, can you imagine what it means to have no cares, no worries, no anxieties, but merely to be perfectly calm and quiet all the time? Yet that is what time is for, to learn just that and nothing more. God's teachers, God's teacher cannot be satisfied with his teaching until it constitutes all your learning. He has not fulfilled his teaching function until you have become such a consistent learner that you learn only of him. When this has happened, you will no longer need a teacher or time in which to learn. Wow, that's beautiful. It's deep. It's so deep when we start to realize everything is a lesson in mind, and there's only mind, and it takes it away from persons, places, things. It takes us beyond a world of specifics to a unified awareness, to the experience of wholeness and completion, to the happy dance, to the forgiven world. And that is our purpose. That was the whole focus of this mega movie session. And beautifully, we covered a lot of topics over the weekend, and beautifully, these topics have been brought into songs from my friend Christopher Todd. And so this is a way, if you just want to feel the essence of all the teachings of this weekend, here we go. We have an amazing arrangement of songs. Shared agreement, witness view, meek perception, dust or devotion, give it your best shot, end it now, playful purpose, and finally, mission accomplished. So let's sit back and truly, truly, truly take this ride together and just let the music wash over you. Let the lyrics rinse your mind. Uh, this is uh, this is like a music meditation to just take on everything that was shared and let it just carry you, lift your mind, take you higher and higher and higher to the light. That's what this is about. So we'll start off with shared agreement.
We came together not to build a throne, but to share one purpose and not feel alone. Not personal mission or timeline gain, but a holy agreement with no one to blame. We feel when it's time to shift and evolve. We meet in the mind and problems dissolve. We say yes together and step into peace, and something eternal begins to release. No contracts of guilt, no promises worn, no battle of egos pretending to mourn. Just two who have answered the call from above to walk in the guidance and live out the love. We change what no longer feels aligned, without fear of losing what we once defined. The spirit adjusts what ego resists, and shared agreement gently persists. No one's in charge, no leader to praise. We move as one voice through spirit's gaze. What's meant to unfold will open with grace, and agreement restores the sacred space. It's not about form, it's not about roles. It's letting the spirit mind and listen anew to let the next step reveal what is true. The ego demands we stay in control, but agreement in spirit redeems the whole. We don't need force or titles or fear. Shared purpose is how we keep God near. Agreement in love has already begun. No need to explain what's joined as one. Together we walk, not ahead or behind, but side by side in a shared holy mind.
Woo! That was great. Our next song is Witness View.
I stepped out of judgment and into the seat of the one who observes what used to compete. No longer reacting, no longer the judge. I sit in the quiet and offer no grudge. Witnessing pain without making it mine. Watching the stories all fall out of line. No longer the victim, not playing the part. The witness is resting in stillness of heart. From this view, I don't need to defend. Every beginning no longer pretends. I see what I see and I let it arise, then let it dissolve with tears in my eyes. It's not indifference but infinite care. The witness loves deeply but doesn't ensnare. The power's in seeing without needing to fix. Letting all feelings pass through and mix. The ego will scream to react and oppose, but I let that energy rise and then close. No side to be taken, no outcome to drive. I'm here with the moment, fully alive. This vision of spirit looks right through the mask. No need for persona, no stressful task. I don't have to change what's already healed. Just sit with the truth that's now revealed. I witness my brother and all that he brings. I don't add my meaning or clip his wings. We both are invited to open and shine from this witness view that's purely divine. And now I Missing life with love as the lens. This view never starts and it never ends.
Wee. Okay, our next song is called Meek Perception. Remembering Jesus is saying, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
The world screams loud, but the meek still see, with vision that sets both the guilty and free, not needing defense or dramatic display. Their power is peace, and it clears the way. They don't fight shadows or raise their voice. They witness the truth and rejoice in the choice. They don't wear armor or crown on their head. Their presence dissolves what fear once said. Perception cleansed of distortion and spin doesn't argue, it just breathes from within. To see what is real is to see with the soul, and the meek have accepted that vision is whole. No punishment lingers in their soft gaze, no separation in their love blessed ways. They look with a purpose that isn't a form, and peace is the power that keeps them warm. No threats, no sides, no righteous claims. They don't point fingers or play the blame games. The quiet acceptance of what must fall is stronger than any loud battle call. The ego believes that strength is to strike, but meek perception rides truth like a bike. Balance and flow through the hills of despair. They travel with spirit and breathe holy air. They lay down their need to be right or first. They know that defense just deepens the thirst. They've stopped resisting what they now feel, and they live in a world that's finally real. This world may not see them, but they still shine, for their perception has crossed the line. From judgment to mercy, from fear to delight, meekness has given them true second sight. For their perception has crossed the line. From judgment to mercy, from fear to delight, meekness has given them true second sight.
Woo. Lively. Okay, we're getting down to crunch time. It's all a choice. This next song is called Dust or Devotion. Oh my. Woo! Dust or Devotion.
clean off your table, you sweep up the floor. But how much more care could the mind restore? Devotion misplaced on the body and seen, while spirit sits silent and perfectly clean. Polish the world but avoid our own thoughts. Ignore the forgiveness that healing has brought. So much effort to dust what will vanish in time, when devotion to truth is the real climb. The body's a tool, not a temple to keep. Its worth is in service, not something to heap. Use the device, but don't call it the self. It's here for the mind, not to idolize health. Dust is not evil, it just isn't you. But you're not your habits or rituals too. When you place attention where spirit would be, the dust disappears and your soul is set free. We treat what we made as if it was gold. Defend the illusion, protect what is old. But the care for the mind has eternal reward, and that is the place where love is restored. Every action can be filled with grace, not to escape, but to meet your true face. Let spirit repurpose each mundane task, until devotion's no longer a mask. Whether sweeping a floor or standing in prayer, you're holy when you're completely aware. Give care to the one who lives in your soul. Dust or devotion, you already know.
So clean if you must, but let it be light. Don't worship the mirror, awaken the sight. Dust will dissolve, but your purpose will stand when it's placed in devotion, not just in your hand. That's deep. Woo! Okay, our next song is Give It Your Best Shot, inspired by Pat Benatar's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Da, 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 da. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. This is Give It Your Best Shot.
The ego came roaring, pretending it's mine, but I didn't flinch. I stood in the light. Give it your best. I laughed to the storm. This healing's my fire. It keeps my heart warm. I chose to go inward, not follow the pain. Each trial a doorway, not something in vain. No sacrifice needed to prove that I'm true. I face what arises and watch it undo. Capable soul with destiny clear. Walk through the shadow, release every fear. The belief in destruction dissolves in my sight. I'm choosing the path that restores holy light. I cease to believe that guilt has a use. I stop letting pleasure or pain be excuse. The passions once twisted now burn clean and bright, aligned with the purpose that welcomes the light. Rejoice in the challenge for what it reveals. The blocks in the mind, the spirit now heals. No longer afraid of what must be seen. The courage to witness makes everything clean. No sacrifice, bargain, no cosmic exchange. God doesn't ask me for something so strange. The belief in reward or punishment's lie is gently erased by the tears I cry. So ego, come test me, I've nothing to lose. I've stopped playing games that the world would choose. The test is the blessing, the fear is the gate, and spirit's the answer, not karma or fate. This path is not easy, but nothing is wrong. Each breakdown has shown me where I still belong. I rise with the trust that cannot be bought, and say to illusion, give it your best.
Oh, wasn't that dear? Woo! Our next song is called End It Now.
Was the veil on my eyes, pretending to serve but concealing the lies. Spirit keeps whispering, let the fight go. The timeline is nothing, release it and flow. I watch the news and just offer to smile. No reaction needed, just to love all the while. Don't rule over shadows or punish the dust. End it now and remember to trust. No one controls me and I don't need to try. The voice of the world is a trick to deny. This life is not power, it's built on a bluff. But purpose and peace, that's more than enough. I face what I feared and I smile through the storm. The release of the false is how true light is born. The ego will shout, but it can't override the quiet command to let spirit decide. were clever and neat, but they vanish like smoke when I fall at God's feet. I need no reward, I let punishment die. Only love lifts me endlessly high. I give up the game of trying to win. No more sacrifice disguised as a sin. Every last judgment laid down to the ground. Nowhere to run and no one to crown. Gentle surrender, I rise from the war. My joy is not hidden, I don't need more. This moment is perfect, I lay it all down. I wear peace now, not a worldly crown.
End it now. It is ended now. We feel it. That song. Woo. Our next song is called Playful Purpose. Playful Purpose.
And heavy, it dances in light. Purpose is joyful, not burdened with fright. Not for the world, not for personal fame. It's love at the center, not fortune or name. No deadlines from fear, no contracts and shame. Just spirit's assignment, the heart's holy flame. We're invited to play, to loosen the grip, to let go of roles and let spirit equip. It's not about tasks, it's not what we do. It's how we extend what is loving and true. Playful and willing, no more disguise. We serve from the joy that never denies. Personality drops and the mask goes with it. The heart becomes open, we laugh as we sit. The function is fun when it's done with one aim, to lift up the mind and ignite the flame. Not of this world, and not from the past. Purpose and spirit is steady and vast. No sacrifice asked, no punishment due. Just joy and release and everything new. No fear and surrender, no force in the way. The guidance is gentle, it dances all day. Where guilt used to be, delight now remains. The mind is set free when it stops all the chains. From quiet direction we follow with trust. No more holding back, no defending the dust. In perfect allowance the movement begins. The joy of this purpose rewrites all our sins. Laughter and grace, we walk through the door, not needing to prove, perform, or implore. We are the extension of light and of love. With playful purpose, we rise far above.
finally, our title of our movie session this week, our mega movie. Yes, it is Mission Accomplished. Beautiful.
We do what we do for the healing it brings, to remember the truth and forget lesser things. Our mission was always to see with new eyes, not control what will crumble, but awaken what flies. Spirit gave deadlines to snap us awake. The purpose was shared, not a choice we could fake. Together we move, the next step in our hand. The mission's accomplished when we fully stand. Don't wait for applause or a world-made prize. Our goal was to rise, not to compromise. We came to dissolve all the myths of the mind, to leave time behind and real vision to find. What once was defended is now left in peace. Control was illusion, now purpose won't cease. It's not a lone mission, we move as one flame. The fire of forgiveness has conquered the game. Body and world were maintained with great care. Now use that same focus to train thoughts laid bare. It's not about dust, it's the mind we employ, to release every block and awaken in joy. We don't kill the ego, we see it's not real. We don't fight illusions, we just let them heal. Christ is unshaken, no offense in his heart. This mission is love and we all play a part. The goal is the same, love, joy, and peace. Each conflict dissolved, each grievance released. No judgment remains, no story to run. Mission accomplished, we return to the one. The form never mattered, the spirit is true. We gave up our idols and let spirit through. Together we witness what ego can't fake. The holy completion no world can remake.
Oh my. Thank you, Christopher. Rejoice. We are one. Mission accomplished. Feel the joy of that. Feel the completion of the holy instant. Feel the presence of God's love right now. Extend your love. Extend your light. Radiate truth. All is love. All is one. God bless you. Have a beautiful